Mike. Hello, hello. All right, the mic is finally set. Holy shit. One of the wires actually went down. So here you can, I'm going to show you the complete scenario, the teams they are up against. So you got Mr. CEO from Region 324, President, a big whale. Now look at the time. It is only 54 minutes into the game, like 3 minutes into the game. Just watch how quickly they are going to take over these bases. They are going to absolutely smash them, right? You got Mr. CEO inside the garrison and a couple of players from ALWD. Like 28% people betted against DLLM. A new game has been great so far. So another battle is going on here. DLLM have smashed it, right? Anybody who bet on this team, they probably will be. They are gonna be like, what the fuck we have done. So this guy is gonna get swarmed down in a couple of seconds, rather minutes. Look at them. So you got Mr. Gumo, you got Mr. Gigi Matt, you got Rogue, you got Plateau, Comatose, Rock, and IST, president of the team. Which is this one? Yeah, Rock, ROK's president is also in here, right? Just imagine you are going against what kind of team. So you got Mr. Wayne in here as well. Sorry about the noise. So like I said, we played against this team. We played against this team DLLM in one of our matches during the Glory League first hit. So that was the only loss that we actually had. Here you can see, here is Mr. Gumo as well. Now just imagine the kind of team that they are up against. In 52, like 6 minutes, they already have the complete map. Just imagine how strong this team is. Like from here on out, if you want to actually bet on any team, I would recommend that DLLM should always be 100% in up till the semifinals. Like if you want to have a safe bet, this team is 100% a safe bet. You got Mr. Kelvin from MXE in here as well. So Comatose, GG MX Med, Plateau, and Comatose and GG Matthew, right? So big guys from IWRI in here as well. Look at them. Everything is taken. Whale from Porkio, Mr. Makey 12. He's also here. Another big whale. Big ass whale is here as well. Look at them. Just imagine the kind of guys that you are going up against. So you got President CEO here as well from Region 324. After a couple of minutes, ALWD, welcome back. It's not like ALWD is bad. It is a good amalgamation of great players, right? High might players, but absolutely smashed, right? Now, if they cannot stand it, how are you expecting any other team to stand, right? Within like 5 6 minutes, they are at the gates and they are taking them down. So this is the state of affairs in uh, of one of the highest teams, right? So, Mr. Baloch, I have actually not tried Age of Origins. I was invited to play that game, and I think I actually liked it, and I'm gonna keep on trying it. Right, that is the intention as of now. Holy shit, they are coming outside and getting absolutely wrecked. The number of whales that they have. I mean, they are trying. Apart from the points, I'm not sure what they are trying for. And since this is a elimination based gameplay, so I'm quite sure once they are gonna lose here, so ALWD is gonna get knocked out. Like 28% people bet against. You see, Mutomba is in here as well. You got Jace in here as well. Look at the number of. Holy shit, how many strong players are in here, right? The 30 players that have been registered. Crazy, crazy strong. And it is not like the opponents are weak in any way. The difference is too great. The difference is too great in my opinion. Just look at them. They are coming out and they are fighting at the gates 10 minutes in. So yeah, let me quickly go through the players from DLLM. So you got one whale from LDCY in here as well, right? So this one is very well known. I think he was from MD71. Later on, he moved to ROK. Makey 12, another big whale, 500 million might. So like 500 million might be the minimum requirement for them, right? ROK is, I think this is the leader or president of ROK. Then you got Mutombo, of course. Another huge whale in here. I'm not sure which team he's from. So this is holy shit, another big whale. Look at the kill points. I think this account belonged to Mr. Rice from LL67, so that is also in here. Barba Bianca. As for Age of Origin is good. You can try it if you wanna try another game anytime. Actually, I'm not trying out the other game. There is like an offer to play it, right? So if there is an offer from Age of Origin, I might have considered it. Look at this shit. Mr. Lime is in here as well. Holy crap. This lineup is just too badass. You got Mr. Herms in here as well. Holy hell. You got Mr. Banana from Team WOW. Miss Jace, I think. She's from Region 303. GGMX Met. Then you got Colwyn from MXC. Then you got GGGX Kid Boy. She or he's in here as well. Then another strong will, 750 million might. So this is the leader or president of LL67. Then another huge whale, big might. Like the base might for all these players is minimum like 500 million. Just imagine that. He's trying to go for single level snipes. Yeah, exactly. Max accounts, so many troops. Like they can even make more troops if they want to. And look at the strategy that they are playing with. So this one got attacked from this guy. And he had to eventually retreat. So they have actually occupied all their backlines as well. Like what are they gonna do? Just the score at this point is like 14,000 and 1,006. Everything is in their favor. He is actually trying to get. Let's see if there is somebody inside here. Look, there is Mr. CEO with his Chasey already inside. So everything is covered. Every damn thing is covered, right? So he's gonna try the operations base. How is he expecting nobody to be inside the operations base? If there is, then I'm gonna rotate badly, right? Look at this shit. Sophie's in here. Now he's going for this. He's gonna try everything, right? Whatever he can try. Nothing is working. And at this point, I'm 100% sure they have run out of troops. That is like a sure shot. So I believe ALWD, despite being a very, very strong amalgamation of great Japanese players from different regions, they are no match. Absolutely no match. So this is the team DLLM everybody was betting against. Holy crap, look at this shit. It is gonna get wrecked so, so damn hard. Holy crap. They are just attached to these squads like flies. Holy shit. Oh, sorry about the caps lock, my friend. Let me go and check out what other we might have on the schedule. So Goat is playing right now against RBS. Let's see what they are doing right now. So Goat has the complete map as well. Same as DLLM. So let me see what kind of players Goat have actually. So you got Mr. RSK from 237 is here. Red Mango is here. Versus X, the leader of XZ. She's in here as well, right? Let's start from this side. So they got Mr. Neo, SSI Neo, another huge might whale. Oh my god, Ash is also here. So Twilight, leader of play. I think both the teams from GOAT and SSI have a great chance, right? Against DLLM, I'm not gonna say, but for reaching the top four, that is like 100%. GOAT and SSI are probably gonna reach the top one, right? So this is Mr. Soul of Wind. This is the account of Mr. Jinzo. He is also playing with GOAT. So another thing to note about that. So you got Mr. Bong. Mr. Mira is here as well. Holy shit. So who else we got? So this is probably the ID of another IC8 leader. Aris K is here. So this is the ID of Mr. Ace. So ID of Mr. Ace is in here as well. Probably he's not playing anymore, but yeah, he is here, right? Yeah, Twilight was initially from ILAW in 179, but after that he left and started playing in region 17, with play team in 549, I think. Leader of FLWS, former leader, rather, he is also here. So you got Red Mango, another big player from GOAT is in here as well. So let's see who is inside. So you got Hate Jinro. I think in comparison to what is with the team DLLM, I think GOAT might be a little less heavy, or might be the only team that are gonna give a challenge to them, right? Because they also have strongest players possible are here. So their opponents were Team RBS. It's great that they actually made it this far, but for this level or the team that they are going up against, this is absolutely smashing, right? Holy crap. It's not like they're a bad team. Everybody showed up. But I cannot see the whale, right? One of the whales you can see here. All right, we are playing around him, or two or three whales that they want to play around against. They are trying to actually rally with Sophie and shit, but look at these guys. They are just attached like flies to sweets with this rally. Holy crap. It's like it is not even moving. The movement has been slowed down so much. So this is with Team Goat. Goat is, like I said, a great amalgamation, right? Goat and DLLM. This is going to be a really, really good matchup. Let's see the next one. So you got TLNM. They are playing. So I think why I'm not sure people bet against TLNM. I told everybody why you are betting against TLNM. So TLNM has got Tails from the crit. You got Mr. Woz. Caesar is in here from TPL. Apes leader. Mikeson. Like, just imagine 4% bet on TLNM. Holy shit. How bad can you be at the knowledge of the game? Like, you're supposed to watch these teams during the time they were being built up against, right? We are gonna see later on. So you got Mr. Yes Please in here as well. I think I think he is registered here. I mean, Apes. Sorry, what was the name? Yeah, Amethyst is probably here. I cannot see her, but she's probably gonna be here. You see, Coco Bongo is in here as well. So this is another team which is a strong contender. Go into the top four, top eight. I'm not sure why people bet against them. Can you imagine? Only 4% bets on them. Like 4% people bet on them, and 96% people bet on EXO. 96% bet. Yo, do not underestimate TLNM. You just saw Apes leader. You just saw Mr. Woz. You probably have Mr. Amethyst in here as well. Bro, you're not supposed to underestimate them. Their bracket, whoever comes up here, he's gonna have a huge problem. You got Yes Please, you got Woz, you got Apes leader, Jadenza, Gecko is here, Jiren is also here. Holy shit. Big might players, right? Dark Moon is here from MXC as well. Look at Mr. Gecko, he's also here. English Bulldog. We need a French Bulldog, brother. No English Bulldogs allowed. Because the way they played last night, it was terrible. So Tales from Crypt is here as well. The Viking. Mikeson is here as well from X War. Apes leader, Mr. Dash from 59E. Holy shit. Crazy stuff, right? I cannot see evidence, but it would be great to confirm whether he's here or not. Holy shit, Mr. Barris is in here as well. I think he stopped spending a long time ago. Crazy good stuff, right? So TLNM, they have also secured their victory. Let's try out another team. Big hunters, right? We are gonna go for the big hunters. Top one, yeah, I'm interested to know what top one is at, or what they have in store for us to top one. Probably they have logged in the opponents already. Holy shit. The red team is more 77, right? Comparatively, really, like small players in comparison to top one. But yeah, let's see top one, MIF one. Farmer 69 is also here. Baba Yaga. Lighter team in comparison to TLNM and others. Vanilla is here as well. Holy shit. Catastrophe, she's playing here. Oh damn, she's one of the highest spenders when I used to be in HNB, and she used to fight a lot. Mark Star is here as well. High might, but he fights very rarely. He does fight, but very little and very rarely. So top one seems like they are well set as well. Which chat I'm in? Hey yo, so it means whichever chat I am viewing, end up in that, right? So right now I'm watching top one's game, so the chat immediately switched to that one. So top one is doing pretty well. Let me see the next one. So top one is a very secure bet as of now. Team ROK. Let's see what Team ROK have in store for us. So you got Roy Star. He's in here. They are swarming Tatsu. Tatsu is getting swarmed. Shot Caller is playing in here. Escanor is in here. Labuffon. So most of their whales actually went with the team. What was the name? I forgot. Texas Rangers in here, Magma Man, Deadeye Billy, Vendetta. So a lot of players for LM4S are in here. So it is an amalgamation of LM4S and ROK, it seems. Holro is also playing here. Who else we got? Team B, Devil Kif, Mega Rexy, Gandalf the Gay, Hellos, Rock and Heen, Rock and Hospital. Uh, by one chance, I ended up in one of the teams with him. He is not that active. I found him. He might be strong, but he does not fight a lot. So ROK, in comparison to the other teams, I believe they are a little lighter from what we have seen so far. That is what I mean, right? Let me. I'm going to vote DLLM and GOAT. So Amethyst and Apes leader, where are they? Amethyst is playing with the Cocobongo in TLNM, right? I just showed you TLNM and EXO, and only 4% people bet on TLNM. Like, just imagine the stupidity. I have bet only 200 on DLLM because for the top 8 voting, I did not have many coins. So DLLM, ROK, TLNM, top 1, DHX, TMSP, SSI, and GOAT were my bets. I think apart from ROK and top 1, I think my bets are quite secure. All these teams are likely to win. We are in the bracket of DHX. I'm going to show you my bracket later on. So we are done with ROK. Let me see DHX. We are probably going to end up against them in the third round. But even then, we are going to see what do we have here. So they got Mr. Iwan, Emily, Mr. Shenley, 16, and holy crap, they are loaded. This is going to be a difficult matchup. TPE. TPE is here. So they are swarming Twiggy right now. Who else we got? Cassandra, Moon. Here is Mr. Save Me. Then you got Quill Fight. Holy shit, they are absolutely loaded right now. They are absolutely loaded. Holy crap. This does not make sense. Why did we have to end up in their bracket? We could have been given a better bracket. But seems like no. IGG said, all right, fuck you. So this guy is getting zeroed. Holy shit, look at his might. 408 million and maxed out riders and infantry, it seems. This guy is holding on to his dear life. This is gonna be not a great game for us. Like these guys are actually loaded. Gongsi Kai, Mr. Gemily, Drift Away, Sea Urchin. Decent bit of players here. Saber CC is also here. Kiroshi is here. Like I use the team that I actually started in. Kiroshi was the star player for us back in R27. Team was Exa. Exa are currently the metro holders in region 555, right? So they have a couple of fights which are going on here. So the bracket might have been a little bit harsh to X and X, considering the fact they are doing well. So far, they are doing well. They are gonna take it over, but overall, this one is gonna go down. Ding dong account. Yeah, DHX is in my bracket. Like if we win our next match, we will end up against DHX. Holy crap. That is what should I say? I'm not gonna say anything, but this is very annoying. It should not have happened. But yeah, DHX also look pretty great. So DHX have actually won. Let me see the next team. All the big teams have been covered so far. So we got DLLM here, GOAT here, TLNM. Look at people. 96% vote against TLNM. Holy shit, I want to see their faces. All those people who have bet against TLNM. Top 1 have won, ROK have won, DHX have won. Dawn versus KDMG. Let me see it a bit later on. First, we are going to try out SSI. Holy shit, people have bet against DFN. Why? DFN is like a really, really strong team. Look at this shit. I told you, DFN, Drunken Frogs Nation. I know them. They're always playing in higher leagues. They also have got Mr. Chori or Chopi, something like that. Big Bada Wolf is here. Look at this shit. Gonzo is also here. So they have absolutely smashed their. So this is what I always say. You gotta scout your enemies ahead of time. For example, if you go through the rankings, you will always know just before their matches how strong they are. And people have bet on AMRA against DFN. Now this is something which is I cannot understand nor I can believe. Unless Chupi or Chori or something like that. I forgot the other whale. They have like two or three big whales. They have two or three big whales. I cannot see. So here is Chori 27, right? Like I said, Chori is here. So my memory is working right now. And they also have another big whale. Let me see. I'm not sure why people bet against them. I forgot the name of the other big whale. Might be 005. I do not think it is 005. Leopard is also here. Holy crap. They might be guarding their gate. Or you can also say they are there to just clean up everything. IVTI. So DFN is a great bet going forward. So whoever has seen it, they can just make out what to do. Let me see. This match might be closer than I no. Dawn have absolutely smashed it. KDMG have very decent players. I'm not sure what has happened or if most of their big whales are playing outside. That could be a possibility. KDMG got smashed. Holy shit. All right, so the most of the people that are registered are only high might and low kill point players. But for Glory League and Pompe, you do not need high mites. You need active 30 players. See, KDMG have a big whale. I was right. So, but he must be absolutely fuming right now. The amount of effort he had put in, and what he's getting as a reward. Yeah, exactly. Cross region merging has ruined this event, but overall, the purpose of this was from IGG was the same. So SSI they played against Lalo. Lalo is a very active team. They are always doing district pack showdown with like 3 or 4 packs and filling it up pretty nicely. Dexter is here. So Lalo absolutely got smashed. Let's see how or what SSI has in store for us. Now look at the difference between all these teams. Like all these big teams, they are surrounding the helipad instead of just porting outside. So they are filling up the helipad close, right? So this is very good practice, right? So they are filling their bases right next to the helipad and then covering the outer positions, right? So this is something for everybody to learn. Hey, yo, it seems like SSI is not exactly that loaded as GOAT or, for example, let's say DLLM. Not undermining them, not underestimating them, but from what we have seen with TLLM, from what we have seen with the team like, let's say, DHX, SSI is not that loaded. So seems like GOAT is going to be their main or prime team. So looks like it might be DLLM versus GOAT in the finals. Or it could be DLLM versus TLNM as well. The team that is the last nightmare with Coco Bongo and those guys. But in comparison, SSI is probably going to win their bracket. That is for sure. That is what I can say. La Pupa. La Pupu. Coco is also here. TDL versus H. No, I have not checked it out. I'm going to go for it. I'm going one by one. Let me show it to you. Like DHX is loaded. That I have checked. It is going to be a very difficult game, Mr. Z. Very, very difficult. HNB beat MDMG, BDTN, OTL versus Luan, Gold. I think that might be with Is it now or is it at 1900 hours? I'm not sure. UOD won their match. Where's the bracket? Let me see the bracket. One, two, three, four, five. I think we are in the Thunder War zone. No, maybe the Glory War zone. No, Hurricane War zone. What the fuck? Where are we? Fortress, Fireline. Fucking hell. So this is our FIB, the team that I'm playing with it, and the team that Mr. Z is leading us to victory. So this one is rather close. Holy shit. So you got TDL and then you got HWG. This is the team we are going to play next. Whoever wins. I think Mr. Z can smash this. MSR, Z, Meat Wagon. This might be this might be good for us. They're already locked in. I mean TDL, oh sorry, HWG. Seems like they're already locked in. I think all these players are something which MSR and Savage. Savage is also here. Is that same Savage who's my friend? No, this is a different Savage. This is a little bit less Savage. So there is a fight going close to this position. HWG, I'm going to see TDL in a short while. Let me see who is in TDL. So you got Yoji, you got another Yoji, you got Bella for sale. Bella for sale. What the fuck? Rio 77. So this is gonna be an infantry based player from region 532. You got Mr. Jumbo, Goka. What else have we got? Ayo, we got Delanar. So this is like a big guy with a ranged. So you got Soleil, you got Lucy. Hey Lucy, what's up? Pharaoh. Pharaoh. Pharaoh is here. Mr. Grappler is here. Big fan of UFC, but using the picture of Gengar from Pokemon. Nai. Holy crap! So they have a rally ongoing. Oh, it's dead. So we got Mr. Jigsaw, Spike Zo, Mr. Hay, Nemesis. So this is I'm not sure what to say. Jumbo 27. So I can only see one big whale, which is Delanar, I think, from the side of from Red Legion. I know one of their player, like we played against him. He might be lower in might, but he's a comparatively new player. He has very strong Section 9 Ranger set, but I think that can be easily be dealt by Meat Wagon 69. Meat Wagon 69 is a good rider base player, so he's gonna be really useful. So Delanar is sitting here. And here is Thanos that I was talking about. He likes to use Sophie with Aaron, right? So this is his main hero. Holy shit, he's using Nova in lead against Ethan. So why I'm showing this match, like this one is rather close. One of the reasons is that 21,000 versus 23,000. And the next thing is that they are going to be our opponents in the next match. Two reasons I've given you, decent bit of reasons, I would say. Yeah, I think with both these teams, Mr. Z is quite right. They are our opponents, but this is something that can be handled by Mr. Z. I think MSR and Meatwagon are pretty great, but once it is gonna be, holy shit, what is the name of the team? I forgot. DHX. After that, DHX is like loaded with like loaded fries is loaded with everything. They put chicken inside, macaroni, mayonnaise, whatever shit they put it inside, cheese, spaghetti, macaroni, noodles, some type of rice, watermelon, mango. Everybody's favorite banana. Next time, if such kind of event pops up, Mr. D, we are gonna name our team Big D Pharma, right? At least when we can, once we are gonna go down, we can say that the pharmaceutical products did not work out as intended. So that is a built-in excuse that we can make. But today was fun, right? Today was quite a good fight. Despite the fact the scoreline does not represent it, enemy was quite strong. And at the end of like the war, like both their whales, they were super fucking angry, right? Angel and I forgot the other name. She was like super mad. She was swarming everything. She was just going ham. Extremely average D forward. Monkey D Donger. That can be the name. Monkey D Dongers. That can be the name. I'm not sure how they're securing the points. Like with three operational bases with blue, they should be. The score should be in the favor of blue team, right? The operation base give a lot of points. Like for example, if you have four operation bases occupied and you collect the bio building, even if the opponents collect the bio building, even then the team holding on to the operations base, it is going to secure more points. And as of now, as you can see, most of the buildings on the map, they are occupied by the blue team. And despite that fact, how much win you have, bro? So this is our opponents for the next match. That is why I'm viewing it right now. With all the big teams, the matches are already over. Like they are not interesting. That is why I'm streaming this match. Not only this match is the only one that is interesting or close in terms of numbers. Let me show you the team that we faced in the morning. Maybe the score line is gonna be there. Yeah, so this was our match. Hey yo, this is not our match. Where is it? Flame War Zone. I think we were in Flame War Zone, right? So this was our match in the morning against Team Fox. They had like 17 billion might compared to FIB 14 billion. Uh, this was their main whale, Angel, and then this is the lady I was talking about. She was so damn angry. She was swarming everything on the map. Couple of other strong players in here as well. It is not like we got a free win or something like that. We had an absolutely great team to play against. We had James Bond up against our team as well. So this was the team that we played, and we absolutely smashed that match. So I think with HWG and TDL, we can probably win this match. That is what I think. Ayuf is from Gimo playing in TDL. Ayu, where is Ayu? Where is Ayu? So I think this is not something that we cannot handle. It can, she will be easily dealt with. That is what I can tell you at least. But they have other strong player like Rio 77 is here, Yoji is here. But trust me, these are some of the players that can be easily be done with by Mr. Z. Mr. Z is really strong. People just assume that he streams and he might not be strong. If you see his infantry set, is it is probably like one of the strongest in the game. The problem is that we might end up with the DHX if we win, actually win, like FIB here, and then we might end up with them. Ace is with Sig. Sig is gonna have a harsh or hard time with DHX, and if Sig was playing with FIB, we might have done a bit better against. What was the team's name? I forgot. Holy crap! Look at my mind. Always forgetting things. So yeah. One of the funniest bets that I've seen is DFN 6% at 94%. All everybody was so stupid to bet against DLLM against EXO as well. So these are two of the worst. bets I think that have been made. Let me see TMSP. I think this is the team that I've bet against. Frew is not a walkover. I'm not sure why people are like betting against them. They have a huge, like of course not at the level of TMSP, but Frew are a very strong team. Let me tell you that. I'm not sure why people have bet against them. I'm not saying that you should not bet against them, but give some respect to them. Top eight. Who top eight you voting? I do not know who win top eight. Like I showed it a moment earlier, I think this is pretty standard for me. DLLM 100% gonna win. Team SSI 100% win. GOAT 100% win. TMSP 100% win. TLNM 100% win. The only ones I'm not sure about is Team ROK, top one. I am not sure about Team DHX as well. Although DHX is not something that you want to underestimate, but you never know what is gonna happen. Flame Warzone. Why I'm saying with Team DHX? I actually saw some team that might be able to put up some kind of resistance. But G00, we played them, we beat them, or it was G99. I might have forgotten, right? Yo, SEH. So this is the team I think that was. Mr. Z is like, I was dying in Glory League. Everyone was walking one direction for a fight, and I was swarming their helipad. I was like, they gave armored white pots, and he's immediately a big D whale. Yeah, exactly. I think there is some team. I think we are gonna put up a great fight versus DHX as well. I think this is probably they might win with the amount of whales that they have. No doubt about that. Like, just imagine. Little Love 69. I hope the match is at 0300 UTC with Mango, Eris, and them. So Mango and Eris are actually playing in Team Goat. They are not with OTL. So it is not gonna be close, right? I mean, almost so many maxed out accounts with Team DHX. Gong Sifai is here. Gemily. What else do we got? Saber CC. Drunk. Kiroshi. Rocky 007. Marakong. What else we got? So here's Mr. Save Me. Venom. Cassandra. Moon. Quill Fate. Rajiv. Ariana. I1 is here as well. So DHX lineup is great. Apart from Mr. Save Me, if he was not there or if he does not wake up at 0300 UTC, we might have a great chance to actually progress. You never know. And it's not like XNX is a bad team. Like they were sniping points off them. Like Showtime is here. He is Tofu. There was a couple of strong players. I think yeah, IMK is here. Hong is here. They had a decent bit of whales in here. So another Hong in here. Twiggy is here. He did well. He was holding to their swarms. Not like XNX is a bad team. This guy was holding on to swarms for quite a long while with his Void Warden and Ethan. But even despite these teams, they are still locked in. Holy shit. Here comes the big show. Mango and Aris are with Goat. Team Goat. Team Goat is like I was watching them. You told me to go watch DHX. This one is close, but no longer close enough. Yeah, even if they bypass and collect the bio, I think the cumulative points from last 12 minutes might make them cross again, right? Operation base give more points in comparison to the bio cap. If they hold on to these three operation base and do not give anything away, the points The points accumulation is going to make them cross this team. I mean HWG. Like I said, if you hold on to 3 operations base and all the buildings on your side, or 4 operations base, even losing bio cap is not worth it. Even if you lose the bio cap and you still hold on to like 3 or 4 of these operation bases, the cumulative effect or the point scoring favors the one who is holding on to the operation base. Like in one, like this happened to us in a couple of Pompeys ago. We were dominating the field battles. We were taking the biocaps as well, but we were. Yeah, I got the bio bug. I actually made a short on it, but I was unable to upload it. Holy shit! If they capture it, like HWG capture it, I think this might turn the battle in their favor. I'm not sure what are they doing. They should not be giving up the operation base. This is gonna cause a huge dent, because if the operations base both have 2 operation bases, the point scoring is gonna favor the one, not gonna favor anyone. With 3, it is quite favorable. So we are only 500 points apart. Holy crap! Oh no, I see you will lose it. We're not gonna lose. I think with these 2 teams and with the way I think they are playing a little bit or unorganized. Like for example, you can see some people are taking actions here, some are taking actions here, which is great. But overall for the team, it is not great, because at the critical points, for example, this operation base, not many people from their team are present. That is why HWG is unable to secure the points that are requisite. If HWG secure this one and hold on to it, I think this is gonna start favoring them, right? The points are only 300 apart. Holy crap. Points are too close, like 300 points apart and only 8 minutes to go. So we got a rally in here as well. Hey, yo, I think this helipad is gonna go down. This helipad is going down. Nobody's reinforcing it. Seems like they have held on to it. Another blinking here. So this fight is over. This one is getting swarmed down. A fight is breaking close to this one. So HWG is gonna take over. No, they're counter rallying against the rally from TDL Rio 77 with a Sakura. Sakura is paired with a Stella, so they take it over. So blue team has recovered some points, I think. But it is still quite close. Look at this shit. 32,000 versus 32,000. Like 50 points, 60 points apart, 33 points apart. Holy crap. So this operation base is going to go down. Again, points accumulation is going to stop once this operation base goes down. They are trying to take it over here as well. Like so many actions they are taking are unilateral. If there were collective actions, I believe things might be a little bit different. So like this one they have taken over. How much? Like 300 points apart. Red is not playing as a team. They need to start working together. Like 7 minutes are left. 7 minutes are left. Not too much time apart. Holy crap. Red is targeting this one again. HWG. The big difference in this match, like see, blue have taken over 3 helipads. So collectively their travel time is much less in comparison to the red. So They've not even targeted taking back the helipad, and this helipad of theirs, it is already overloaded. I think this is one of their whales. She has showed up late. Probably gonna blame her if I were my team. Main whale showed up late. Holy crap! Holy crap! Look at this shit. So this is gonna go in favor of TDLs. Only 300 points apart. 330, 40, 50. 353 points is the difference as of now. No, this is 1053. So now it is 600 apart. 33,000 and 32,900. The thing is that once you have captured it, you're not getting points, right? If you continuously capture it, then you're gonna start accumulating the points. So once it is in the cooldown, you're getting no points at all. The buildings have gone again in the favor of blue team, and now they're swarming down this operations base. What an epic matchup! Holy shit! After a very long while, I'm seeing some kind of action which can be attributed to being interesting. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, this comes in, this comes in. I think the gap is too big now. 1,000 points in 5 minutes is gonna be a huge difference maker. This is gonna be a huge difference maker if they cannot make it up for it. Red team is trying desperately. This is great to see, right? In terms of how the blend, like it is really difficult to make these matchups interesting. Interesting in terms like for anybody who's streaming, since the gameplay is quite slow, like what I'm gonna say, oh, he's hitting them, he's hitting them, he's hitting them. Oh, look at him, he used the rage skill. Like if I use these kinds of words to make it interesting, definitely nobody's like they're gonna say, what the fuck is he saying? What is wrong with him? Like casting a skill is making him get an orgasm. No, bro, that is not how things work. I think the gap is too big now. 1,600 gap. Too difficult for the red team to capture or make up for it. Helipad taken over by bro. Soul Madhav OP is give me a like. You need to share the coordinates so I can do that. So couple of places where red have actually captured it, but the problem is not capturing. The problem is that they have to continue holding it. Like after 60 seconds, they're gonna start accumulating points here. Same goes for here. If they do not hold on to it, this is gonna be a big problem. Same goes for here. They need to continuously hold on to this shit. Like most of the buildings they have captured, no doubt about that. But the points they start building up only once, right? You continue holding on to them. For these 90 seconds, there is gonna be no point accumulation. That is why the difference is like 2,000. You can see 2,000 and almost 300 or 200. And it keeps on growing because things are favoring the Blue Legion on the map for now. But it may get interesting if they hold on to this operation base and this operation base. But even if they keep on holding to it, the problem is that two operation base, they are already in the favor of hey yo, this is the guy. Hey bro, here you go. Thank you for watching the stream, Soul Madavopi. So you're from region 3. Hey yo, Soul, I know the Soul team. We used to have a team from in region 27 back about 2.5 years ago that had players from region 3. I forgot the name of the team. It was a pretty interesting team. So the point difference is too large. Now it is not close anymore. 2500, right? Initially it was quite close. And 1 minute. So only 1 minute left. A rally has come in from Dalanar again. He is using a Bard and a Claude. Holy shit. This is gonna be an insane amount of damage against a Sakura and a Stella. Maybe if Sakura was leading, the damage might be curtailed a little bit. But this one, I think it is gonna go down. So this was the only interesting matchup that I've seen so far. 3,000 or 2,600 is the point difference. Very, very close. Bruno, you gotta drop some kind of message to me. I will drop some flowers to you. Like today was very interesting. In the morning, I was waiting for 3 UTC. I was awake till 2:40 or 5 or 2:50 UTC. And then I put my phone aside and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a quick short break. Like I closed my eyes, I opened my eyes. I thought it is only 5 minutes. It looks like 35 minutes past. I was like, holy crap, Mr. Z is gonna be angry. And what if we are losing or something like that? I was blaming myself. Holy shit, what is wrong with you? Why did you decide to put your phone aside? But luckily enough, it was only 25 minutes into the game and we were doing quite great. The best part is that whoever is playing these games, you get complete equipment like white parts in there. Super, super great. Hey, yo, so this is gonna be our opponents. Very close matchup. TDL have done really great to secure the victory. 36,500, only 3,000 points apart. This does not tell the tale of the tape, I think. It was much closer, much closer than what is right there in front of our screens. So yeah, great matchup from both these teams, right? They fought really hard, and this is going to be our opponents in the next round. So looks like one of their main rallies is sniper based. So here comes the main difference, right? 30,000 or like 31,000 points from buildings, right? Because they were holding on to consistently holding on to 3 operations base and 3 helipads, and then 15,000 for them. They got 4 biotyrants. They got 2. That is why they were able to make up for it. I think they got more points from the incubator as well, right? More points, like 10,000. So they made it up from getting the biocaps. Let's see what is. Looks like our RK4S advanced here, NM49. Who all are there in NM49? Chet, Sabadi, Karma, please. I think this is not the main team. Despite everything, I think this is not the main team. TLNM is gonna be the main team. The Tiger is there. Peter Sky, ABZ, Headhunter. Wasn't ABZ playing with us? Or am I mixing it up? So DLLM, they were like 72 people only voted for them. This is the team that you want to vote for in Blade Warzone, 100%. So NM49. I think this one is going to be a landslide victory for DLLM in Blade Warzone, 100%. Only one that can give them a tough time would have been IWRI, but I think most of their big players are playing in DLLM already, right? So even with that, their own leader, like Mr. Gigi, he is playing with DLLM. Comatose is there, Platov is there, Gigi X Kid Boy or something like that. He's also there. So 4 main players from IWRI are playing in DLLM. They are gonna advance to probably the finals are gonna be played between IWRI and I think DLLM. And DLLM is of course gonna win. Let's see the Fortress War Zone. I think Team Mine. I'm not sure. Their main Mum Wei, their main leader, he's playing with the DLLM as well. So Is it DFN? No, this is not. This is a different team. MXC are probably gonna win from here. I think so. But Mr. Lime is playing with DLLM again. Another one is the team ROK. I actually bet on ROK, but I think MXC is gonna be no pushover, right? They got huge amount of whales as well. I wish I can change my bet on this lineup. I'm gonna probably put it on MXC. DDYY, they're not an amalgamation. This is not an amalgamation. Same for them. Same for JWS. So this is gonna be like MXC in the finals versus Team ROK. So whoever wins that match, of course, since this is a final, one of them has got to win. But I think they are gonna be the finalists. Mine, I think they are gonna get steamrolled by MXC for sure. They are not having most of their big guns in here. ROK is gonna face one of these teams and probably advance still here. Then we are gonna see who or what they are gonna win. From the Fireline War Zone, you got 59E. I'm not sure who is in 59E. I'm gonna update later on. But most of their big players, like Mr. Woz, he is playing in TLNM. Apes Leader is also playing there. A couple of other strong players were in there. Like I think it was Gecko was there. I thought I saw Gecko and one or two more players like Dante. I'm not sure about Dante, but most of their big players they are in TLNM. So maybe 59E at least makes it to the finals, and after that we are gonna see what is gonna happen from here. TLNM 100% winners, right? If you have not bet on them, then you have made a big mistake. My personal bet is on TLNM. I think from Fireline Warzone, this is gonna be 100% win for them. Yeah, exactly. I thought I saw ABZ in our team. He was like he was talking about going to some coordinates in the morning, and I was like, why is he sharing the coordinates of a random place on the map? Really, MXC will not win ROK. OMG not good. No, most of the big players from ROK they are playing in DLLM, right? So LLM is probably MXC. I think is gonna win that war zone. I think the team or the lineup from ROK that I just saw, I do not think they will be able to withstand because from MXC, I think three or four big guys are in the LLM. I think one of them was Kelvin, one was Lime, and then there was a third one as well. I forgot the name. But I would still favor MXC with the lineup that I actually just saw. Let's see, Glory Warzone. I actually bet on top one. I hope they actually win. I do not think they are gonna do better in here. X War, their main player, I think it is Mr. Makeson. Mr. Makeson was playing with ROK, I think. So they are also missing a couple of big players. I think initial match they probably will win, but in the longer run, I cannot say for sure, right? HNB is here. HNB is gonna has already won against MDMG. They are gonna make it to the finals. Since NTDRRZ is again the biggest one of the biggest whales in the game, and I think Julia as well. So both of these are playing with DLLM. Since both of them are missing, they probably are not gonna be that strong. Beazle, I'm not sure where he is playing. 689 Omen. They had Mr. Carnage, but I'm not sure where Mr. Carnage is playing. This is gonna be an interesting matchup if the whales from Omen are inside Team Omen. Oh, I missed it. It is probably not Omen. It is in Rod. Mr. Carnage is in here. Yeah, I missed it. So this team is also actually loaded. They have decent bit of players. So they are gonna have an interesting matchup with Team HNB. But from what I know or I remember, Mr. Carnage initially used to be infantry, and then he switched to range based, right? And on the side of this team, they got Whiskey and Watson. Watson is their main player. Range based. Holy shit, he is very strong on the Rangers. So this is gonna be an interesting bit of matchup as well. You got K Joker in here as well. You got Whiskey. You got Watson. I think Whiskey does not play that. He's not that active anymore like he used to be. Personally, I think I voted for top one because from what I know, from this bracket, most of the people are actually playing in different teams. That was the only reason. So this is the Glory War Zone. Then in Thunder War Zone, you've got to bet on Goat. Goat is like simply the other version of DLLM. Goat and most likely DLLM. They are gonna play the finals of this like World Championship or whatever you want to call it for the Glory Hole League. That is 100%. Like you can just jot it down, and if I'm wrong, I'm gonna give you 1,000 gold. Not everybody. I'm gonna like give you 5,000 gold if anybody proves me wrong that Goat and DLLM are not making the finals. Because from what I saw inside Goat, every damn whale that is in DLLM, you have a counter whale in Goat as well. So you got an interesting matchup here. Like some of the biggest whales, most of the whales that you see here, former account of Mr. Ace is here. Chicken Pox is here as well. You can see him, 3 billion kill points. I think this is the ID of Mr. Bees, if I'm not wrong. That moved to TMSP. Probably he is playing or was registered there and he is supposed to play here. Since Mr. Bees sold his account, you got Mira in here, you got Genzo in here. Mr. Ash was also registered here. I saw him too. Got Twilight is here as well, right? So biggest of the biggest whales from the East Asia or Southeast Asia, they are with Team Goat. They are gonna get a kicking of a lifetime. BBRA. Kako. I'm not sure about Kako. I do not think Kako, even if they advance, they are gonna pose a threat to either BDTN with whatever the whales they have. And at the same time for Team Goat. Goat is gonna be a goat for this, two goat for this lineup. Like even if you see Exi is the cross region ally of Goat, and even their own leader, she is playing inside the Team Goat. So 100% in Warzone, Team Goat, they're gonna advance, and I think Team Goat is gonna play the finals versus DLLM. That is 100% done. You can put it on paper and write down my name over it. So VN49, team draw. From here, I think the interesting matchup might be oh, holy shit. So this is not going to be interesting only because I think Mambolo is playing in DLLM as we just saw. Bro is going to get stream rolled by SSI. So SSI is going to play VN49. I do not think VN49, apart from Doomboy, have other strong players. Imai was playing in, I think she was playing in either SSI or GOAT, I think. I do not remember exactly, but once I was doing the coverage, I think I saw her in one of the teams. I'm sure it was not DLLM, it was SSI, or it was GOAT. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, this is gonna be like SSI is gonna play till here. From the top half of the bracket, on the bottom half, you got DFN. So probably gonna be a DFN versus SSI in the finals. DFN is not looking bad. Their big whales are here, like Mr. 005 is here. Gonzo was here. I'm not sure I saw Haven Sins anywhere, but I did actually see Mr. Chori. So this one is gonna be an interesting matchup, right? Because SSI this time, most of their big players, they are playing with Team Goat. And since most of the big hitters are in Team Goat, DFN are not that bad. Like these are not the guys that you want to like downplay or consider that they are not gonna put up a good fight. So this is gonna be a final in SSI, likely with Team DFN. Team DFN, the Drunken Frog Nation. The frog probably, if he's mad drunk, he might put up an amazing amount of fight. So the finals are gonna be really really interesting. Trust me, this we might be looking at an upset here. I'm calling it here and right now. We might see an upset from DFN here with SSI if they are well prepared. You never know. As for the Forest War Zone, yeah, May is always in VN49, but once I was doing the coverage earlier on, I saw her not in VN49. Since I did not cover the fight of VN49, I think I did not see her in like I saw in her in one of the other teams. I'm not sure it was SSI. I'm not sure it was GOAT, but she was definitely not in NM49. From here, I think Dawn have a very very good chance to advance. They have some really really they have really good whales, right? Dawn is looking great. For me, I have put up my bet on TMSP. They beat Team ROK in the last. ROK was a little bit less loaded in comparison, and I will try to stream later on because Team TMSP is going up against Frew. So Frew is not like their pushovers, or they have a lot of accounts which are actually maxed out, like Mr. Slay here. Then you got Max here, unless Max is playing somewhere else, which I doubt. You got Cyberbug in here as well. So they have a decent bit of a fighting lineup. And the good thing about Team Frew is that most of their big players or big guns actually show up. So whoever wins from here, LL67 is not a safe bet. Why? Because most of their big whales, they are playing in other teams. Their main whale, the biggest whale that is there, he is playing in Team DLLM. So they're gonna be missing out on him as well. No, LL67 is definitely not a good bet. They are definitely or 100% not a good bet. I can tell you that because their main players, they all their accounts were in other teams. Like I just covered them, they were missing all of their big players. From here, the top half, I think this is completely decided. Dawn is gonna play the finals. Yeah, the big accounts from LL67, all of them. Like Rice is not there, and their leader, he's also not there. He's playing in DLLM. That is for sure. So in the bottom half, I can tell you is that TMSP is gonna play the finals. Do not underestimate TMSP. Like this is the account of Mr. Pooh. Yeah, this guy has brought it, and he is also a spender on top of it. The account that was previously with Mr. Wazar, you got Mr. Alex, another huge whale. You got Mr. Edgar in here as well. He was also playing this account for a while. You got Mr. Stead in here as well. So he's a big whale as well. Do not underestimate them. Trust me. Panda is another huge whale with very, very strong snipers. You got Mr. Brook in here as well, right? So you see, this team is definitely not a pushover. And then on top of that, this guy, since he's playing in Team GOAT, old account of Mr. Bees, they will be missing him. But yeah, you got Leviathan is in here. Mr. Barber is in here as well. Barber. Give me a haircut, Mr. Barber. I'm not sure this account is with Mr. Bees or the other one. But to me, it seems like this one is probably the one that is with Mr. Beast because it is registered with Team Goat. I saw him 100% in Team Goat. So you can see this team is definitely loaded. The match is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna try and stream it later on. I think the matchup is at 1900 hours, right? So you see most of their big whales, big guns, they are all fighters with great kill points, great mights. Now, this is not a great fighter. Not saying anything bad about him, but for an ID that is quite old, this guy fights quite less. But most of his skills are tier 6. and he has like 80 million deaths. So this means he's definitely a fighter despite the low kill count. It means he is more focused on tower and the garrison fights, right? So they have a very good lineup. Do not underestimate them. I think team TMSP is this is the reason, because I know them. I talked to Edgar a lot, and look at this. I already had it marked as a notification, right? Whenever this is gonna happen, I'm gonna stream it, right? So it is gonna be in 4 hours and 41 minutes. So the finals are gonna be between Team TMSP and Dawn from this Forest War Zone, 100%. Flame, Team SEH, they are quite loaded. Look at some of the whales. Holy shit! If they have a bit of organization, a decent bit of organization, they might put up a fight versus DHX. The problem is that my team, or the team that I'm playing with, Mr. Z's team, Team FIB, we are probably gonna win against TDL. That I can tell you. And if we do win, actually we do end up winning, we are gonna face DHX in the next round. And DHX is loaded. Holy shit! And if the matchup is at 0300 UTC, which it should be, and I hope a lot of players from DHX actually do not show up, we might be able to make it to the finals. Of course, that is a long shot, but what is wrong with hoping, right? So that is the coverage of all the teams from the Glory League top 128. 64 teams are going to be advancing to the next round. 64 teams are going to drop out. As for my top 8 voting, I voted for DLLM. Team ROK. I think I should have voted for MXC in here. I think DHX is a mixture of players from different regions. The prime time for them, I think, is from like 1300 UTC is their prime time. And up till reset from 15 or 1600 hours till reset, they are not that active. TLNM, 100% done here. Top one, this is going to be interesting because they have HNB in their bracket as well. Here, DHX, I have marked them. As for this one, between Team Dawn and TMSP, I've chosen TMSP. From here, SSI, I think they're gonna play DFN in the finals, and Team Goat, 100% lock. I do not know or care who they are gonna be going up against. And likely, from what I have seen from all these teams, I think Team DLLM, Team TLNM, and Team Goat. These are, I think, the top 3 teams in my opinion. If anybody has to ask me about like who might be the top 3 or top 4, I think these 1, 2, 3, these 3 teams are a sure lock for the top 4 at least. As for my guesses, I had put up like 200 into the LLM, and like one of the things I do not know why people only 4% people voted for TLLM. Like holy shit, how bad can be the knowledge of certain amount of people? Crazy stuff, right? Very interesting. So what matches we do have? Let me see. We might have. So the next one I'm gonna probably watch or stream is TMSP versus Frew tonight. And till then, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Gold versus DRKN. I think Gold is gonna win. Gold is quite a well-known team with a bunch of extremely strong whales. I hope they have other players that are gonna pop up. NM49 won. Team Omen won. So Omen have advanced. We got another team, Rise of an Empire. Seems pretty standard, not a gathering of whales, so they're gonna go up against Team EBKA. This looks like one of my teams that showed up for every event at time, in time, and they scraped their way through the first round, like first 8 matches. Hey, yo, look at this shit. What an upset. 15% people voted for LNDH and 85% voted for UNK. And the UNK or the unknowns got beat up, even with such a high account. Holy crap. I think in LNDH they have Mr. Alucard and then they have Wendy, if I'm not wrong. Most of the players I think they have left, but I know their leader or their former leader at least before he sold his account. Another big. Now look at this shit. Now people are underestimating UOD as well. So UOD got only 5% vote against Team Damn. Holy crap! How bad can be your knowledge, guys? Why are you underestimating Team UOD so badly? Even despite the fact that they are not as strong as they once used to be, they are always very well organized. That I can tell you. So Bro actually won without Mr. Mambulo, who is with the team DLLM. You got Hell 4. The odds or the popularity rating on them was quite high. So 73% people lost their bets. Holy shit, look at this shit. 3% people only voted for mine. Why is there such a low rate of voting for such teams, like well established teams? Unless it was a gathering of whales, and I do not know how Team GGD were expecting to go up against mine. Mine is a very old and very, very well organized team. So actually, MXO lost. FAP 82. Where is Mr. ZYXT? I cannot see. Has he quit? Wasn't he playing in Region 10 or something like that? So 69 RE. They ended up beating. I think this is ZYXT. I might be wrong. So Team Grop have both out in first round. Mr. THG, big congrats to him. He's going to the World Championship as well. So G99 lost to VND despite having a very high popularity rating in their favor. Same for Team SWAB. So SWAB, most of their big whales, they are playing in other teams. Eleanor is playing with Team Goat. Sin won against Wowie. Holy crap. I think their big whale, this one is playing with, I think, Team DLLM. Not sure about others, but if this was their lineup, looks like most of them are playing in other teams. Because I think I saw Banana in Team DLLM or something like that. There were one or two players from Team WoW in to team the other team, right? So Sin have secured the victory because I think none of their players are playing in other teams. I think this is an Australia-based team, so Australians or the Aussies have actually won. This was our matchup. 44 people were favoring FIB and 56 people were favoring Fox, probably because of this whale. And then a couple of other waves. Ultis was there, Coco was there. I showed these teams a little bit earlier on. What's your top eight? I've shown my top eight a couple of times. I'm going to show it in a while. So this was our holy shit. This was our opponent, and we were able to secure victory against them. VN49, 4% popularity rating, and they ended up beating Team Resistance by a very huge margin. I'm quite sure. I think this is about it. Let me show my top eight voting. So you got Team DLLM for me, Team ROK. I think ROK are gonna have a very very tough time with Team MXC. The finals are probably gonna be between ROK and MXC in this lineup. TLNM 100% done. Top one are gonna face HNB in the finals. Uh, I think players from HNB might be playing here and there. That is why I voted for top one. Team Goat 100% locked in. SSI are gonna face Team Drunken Frog Nation in the finals with a couple of very very strong whales. That is gonna be one of the interesting finals, in my opinion. Team TMSP are gonna face. They are gonna face. What was the name? Yeah, Team Dawn in the finals. So that is gonna be a second match that is gonna be really interesting for Team DHX. We are gonna face them in third round probably if we win our next match. Where is top eight? How can I see the schedule? Holy shit! Yeah, here is it. So they are gonna end up facing Team SEH in the finals from top. That is done. Very very strong team. And from the bottom up, if we win our next match with Team TDL, who had, by the way, a very, very crazy match with HWG, very close call. They're gonna face us in the face or Mr. Z or our team in the next round, and then we end up here. If we do actually win the next match, which I'm hoping we are gonna do, because 20 advanced honing chips and then you are getting 8 OC chips, that is a great reward. I'm not sure why you choose Grop because they are not that loaded. I'm not undermining them, but their bracket was really, really loaded. Their bracket was really, really loaded. Yeah, yeah. I mean, even if you look at Team FIB, the team is really, really strong. And once we faced DLLM, it was so hopeless, so hopeless. This is me telling honestly, right? For me, at least, it was hopeless. What if we had a couple of players like Mr. Z on the same level as he is, or team, or Mr. MSR? I think the difference would be great. And this is my opinion with Team DLLM. Like holy shit, those guys are scary, scary fucking whales. Like top, if you say that there are like 100 top whales in the game, or let's say top 100, yeah. So 30 of them are in Team DLLM, 30 of them are in Team SSI. Now just imagine the comparison, like 60 whales from the top 100 whales that are playing the game. You never go for famous, never go for famous, right? So here was Grop. I think Grop did not hire many players from different teams, despite the fact that they are quite strong. Oh, hey, yo, Mr. Popo is here. Didn't he used to be in Oxo? I think. I'm not sure. That Dave was there as well, right? Team Grop was in with 69 RE. You always ask around. There is no reason to waste your. I'm not gonna say waste, right? If you only know that team, that is great. The following league match you have subscribed to is already started, right? So they gave me a notification because I had actually subscribed to it. Let me show you another interesting thing. Hey, yo, I got one 2x voucher pack saved. I'm not sure why it is saved, but it is saved. It is saved. Holy shit. What was I gonna do with the Maxine? I think I was gonna send her here. What did I forget? No, I did not forget it, bro. I did not forget it. What I have done is always intentional. It is hard to explain, but what I have done is actually intentional. That I can tell you 100%. Like the coins that you are getting for the game, they are very, very. What was I gonna say? Give me a moment. I'm gonna sort my account in a bit. Return to the Glory League. Let me see the schedule. 59 RE or 69 RE. Where are they? All these teams in Thunder War Zone, they are looks like they are 1300 UTC teams because all of them have their matches done. Hey yo, 2 day is a great. It is a great team. Like Sloth is here. Finals between Goat and this round is gonna be between 2 day or Xe, which one ever wins between those two teams is gonna advance to the finals for sure. But even if whatever they do, it is 100% win for Goat. I can tell you. You can write it down. I've told you the finals are gonna be between Team Goat and so this is the one that you bet on is Team Grop. Like even if Grop advanced from here, they would have ended up with Dawn, and Dawn is a well-known team, like a whale team. They hold like 7 or 9 packs in Monopoly District Showdown, and they are always in the top 5 and 10 for that. And they have a huge amount of whales. They are not the team that you should be underestimating. Look at the whales in here, right? Look at the shit they have. I'm not sure why you underestimated them, but with this kind of lineup and with this amount of kill points, one thing is for certain: these whales are gonna show up for the events. And once you are in a team with whales that are gonna Binny, I did not see Binny in DLLM. I think I covered I covered the war, or maybe he was there actually. I think he was there actually in DLLM. So now just imagine now this team, if they go up against Grop, Grop is a great team, no doubt about that. But like there are certain teams which are apex level, for example, Team TMSP, which I covered earlier on. And if you have a team that you might be going up against, which is an apex warzone teams loaded with the players who are gonna show up, right, with Team TMSP. Just imagine the whales are gonna show up for fights. And unless the next team is gonna be a whale team as well, so this is gonna be a huge beatdown otherwise. So this was the Forest War Zone. I think Team TMSP and the Dawn, they are gonna play the finals. And for me personally, I've bet on Team TMSP. But some of their whales or one of their whales I actually saw inside the Team Goat. So my heart sank a little because I bet on them. And if he had been here, Then it was a sure shot victory for Team TMSP in this Forest War Zone. Sorry, guys. I think I'm gonna call it a day for now. This was a very interesting stream, right? I think the matchups were great. I think the teams were great. There was a great fight that I was able to stream in Team HWG, and what was the other team? Team TDL, right? A great bit of fight between them. Great amount of very close matchup. But yeah, I think this is it for today. Long stream for today, and later on I will try to stream TMSP versus Frew, only in case it gets interesting, right? So if it is a one-sided beatdown, I'm not gonna stream, right? So yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day, everybody, and Armor is out for at least for now. Let's go and eat something. Maybe we can stream a bit later on. And I also gotta send out my farmers as well. Where do I stand right now? So I'm level 20 or at 20th position without spending anything. Great bit of stuff. Probably gonna always, since this is a gacha based game, I'm gonna 100% get this one if I keep on playing regularly for the next couple of days. Hey yo, let's try this out. So I did actually get something. Let's see what I actually got. Armor, there's one ripple plus fragment. Holy shit. What am I gonna do with ripple plus frag right arm? Ripple plus frag right arm. So this is what I actually got. Counter on water Pokemon. Holy shit. How bad it can be. Ripple Prospect. Like this one has absolutely no use on water Pokemons. Maybe the crit would have been better. Probably the combo is the best. This shit is one of the best if you have an Otachi. This is great on all types of like water Pokemons. But apart from that, I do not think anything else is worthwhile or worth taking even. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. Sorry, taking a few minutes of your time. After I call that, I'm gonna close it down. So thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great night, and see you soon or some other time.
truth or a lie beneath the mask? It matters not. My scar. It's only on the battlefield. The warmth of blood through clouds. How fascinating.
Dawn is the forest for the trees, my friend. I mean, don't sweat the small stuff.
Is it the truth or a lie beneath the mask? It matters not.
I'm honored to know you, my
The warmth of blood through clouds. Is it the truth or a lie beneath the... The warmth of blood through clouds. How fascinating. The warmth only on the...
May a broken mirror bring misfortune to the zombies too.
Dawn is the forest for the trees, my
Is it the truth or a lie beneath the mask? It matters not.
Dawn is the forest for the trees, my friend. I mean, don't sweat the small stuff.
My scar. It's the warmth. Not so sudden. Is it the truth or a lie beneath the mask? It matters not.
Allow me to deliver a special thought.
A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule. A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule. A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule. A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule. A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule. A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule.
Allow me to deliver a special party.
is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule. A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule. A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule.
Allow me to deliver a special party.
A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule.
Allow me to deliver a special party. Allow me to deliver a special party.
Papa, when will we eat?
A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule.
Allow me to deliver a special party.
A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule. gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule.
Allow me
Hey yo, sorry about this. Actually, I had streamed Glory League, Glory Hole League, right? And after that, I actually closed down the stream. I'm not sure why it is still running. Holy crap! So I was doing the ant beat. I was I was doing what do you call it? Yeah, beast invasion, and I thought that the stream has been shut down, but it seems like for some reason it is running. Holy hell! Really bad of me. Hello, Mr. Fran Cosmic Muffins. French Spaghetti says that Warzone was either TMSP or Dawn. Since I saw how Dawn played, I bet on them. Yeah, Dawn is a very organized team. And let me show you. I'm gonna try and stream the match of TMSP later on because I think they're gonna be hot favorites. At least, at least what I think. If most of their players actually show up, probably they're gonna win. Versus, so this one stayed alive longer than intended. So this, I'm gonna switch it around. This one switches around. So now you're all set for 75.
Gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule.
Like, I'm really happy. This is the first time I've been able to hit 100 million points on my NP ready. I'm not sure what changed or what happened, but man, the damage was great. The only thing that I did was like transcend 2 levels on Cedric from the last what do you call it? Like last steel or range TC that ended or concluded yesterday, and now I've paired it up with my Sophie with a like a low rate skill cast, and then somehow it seems like the damage that has been done is great. I'm not sure what has happened. I've not hit like over 80 million. I've never hit before, and suddenly there is a jump of like 20 million points. Isn't that crazy?
A gentleman is never late. He simply arrives ahead of schedule.
Somebody asked that how the new game that I'm playing, Last Asylum Plague, is going. So yeah, it is coming along great. Uh, Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, that reset one of the like village one in Doomsday Last Survivor that is gonna open. So there's gonna be a huge fight for that. We have tried assembling players close to it, but it seems like it is really difficult. Like the member limit cap on that team is 100 players, so we got about 180 players in a team here, and in there you can only have 100 members. And even with technology, I could not see if there is a way to increase it. Maybe if the technology unlocks a little bit later on, we might know, and things might change. But for now, that Alliance 100 member cap is quite I would say low, because if you are gonna have healing bots later on for your gameplay, then it is gonna be a big problem. Oh, my Sophie's gonna die.
Allow me to deliver a special party gift.
I was quite unlucky with the buffs this week. Not what I had in mind or intended, or was hoping for.
Allow me to deliver
So normally I can hit like 77, level 78, if I push it up a little bit. No, I can only clear up to like 77. After that, last 3 levels, I require the help of people like Mr. Escanor. Escanor is, by the way, playing with Team ROK. So if anybody looking for helpers, do hit me a message. I will link you up to Mr. Escanor, and then you can set up healers for your team. Pretty neat, huh? You eventually do end up making connections with all sorts of people. And Mr. Escanor is a really, really helpful guy. $399. What was my damage? I think I'm gonna quit this stream, and then after 4 hours I'm gonna log in again with team TMSP or whichever team is playing. Do you distribute RSS to members? Yeah, funnily enough, that it is me who is sending out resources to my teammates because I have a lot of farms. I do eventually have to, like most of the T5s, I will always have help, or anybody who's requiring help for that matter. But I always say that you need to set up your farms. If anybody is not setting up farms for him, eventually he's gonna start becoming a liability for the team, especially once he gets tier 6 troops. And if he is getting resources from his boxes, then that is not the way to go or play. So I'm playing with Team From in this off limits war tomorrow. Mr. Havoc is gonna be the start here. So level 1, level 5, everything is on crit. Beasts are 2 bulls. Yeah, I'm not sure why my damage is more, like only 50 million damage with the beasts. Overall damage is close. Six minutes the rally lasted. Am I looking at the wrong report? This is Battle with Fox 5BZ. This is from the morning, right? Z has a very good uh, sniper set now. He's using water Pokemon, and look at the armaments. Holy shit! He's got all the. From what I understand, Mr. Z is moving into the rider, sorry, the sniper territory as well. I think he has gone all in on snipers. 7.5 million set at least. So 1 million here, 1 million here, 2 million, 2.8. So 1 million here, 3.8. 700 here, 3.8, 4.5. And then 1, 5.5. And then 8, 6.3. And then 7.2. So this is like 7.2 minimum. I think this is much more than that because I did not calculate the additional values, right? So if I calculate the additional values, it is like 7.5 or probably more than that. And he's investing a fair bit into his ranged heroes now. He stopped upgrading his infantry, attack and defense at 23 and 20. Lots of stats on his infantry. Oh, sorry, snipers. Holy shit. So 106 and 27. So that is like 127 million. Bubble got 100 million. Jesus got 58. Bilala got 33. Alright, I'm gonna close the stream. Thank you for watching. Sorry, I left it on. I was not sure why I left it on. But now that my son is here, he's gonna grab the mic. So let me spare your ears. So I was able to send them away. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Have a great night. Have a lovely week ahead. Today was Monday, the worst day of all the days.